Then we can come down for interviews. Chiwetel or Camila or not.
Is this your first time at Sundance? It's my first time at Sundance.
Been into the role for me just had a lot to do with the prep work. Just solidifying the relationships and the respect from his real family. Really diving into figuring out their personal experiences and how I can bring the most truthful and honest presentation of his life and his spirit through the film to share it, just to keep it honest and sincere. And that was just the main motto of the whole film for me in the process of it.
I met a lot of the professors in a lot of conversations about what happened, thoughts about it, and just sort of getting a general.
It's a wild day. I looked up one day the news coverage of when it happened, and I saw his brother on. I looked him up on Facebook. I asked him if I could meet up. Went to his house, and I got to sit on his own couch. And took the whole thing in. I was shaking. I was nervous, but it was something that I needed to do to solidify the respect again. You know, it was an amazing experience. But yeah, they're great people. She's here actually. Yeah.
Sundance, and then the film is on all the must-see at Sundance. So everyone I see is on there. Is that a little extra pressure for the premiere, or is that just here?
Rob Peace is such an interesting person, and was such an interesting person because of the sort of external successes that he had in his life, which is obviously going to Yale and the things that we all recognize in molecular biophysics and being an honest student, all of these things that we associate with being very successful. And but you know what is really motivating him, I guess, is trying to get his father out of prison, is trying to do the best for his community, and success and failure within that context looks very, very different for him. And that, to me, that commitment, you know, to that sort of fraternal commitment, family commitment, social commitment, community commitment, is really powerful. You know, it's a really powerful part of his life and his legacy, and so that's kind of what it made me think about, is how we evaluate successes, how we celebrate certain things, and how we maybe a little more dismissive of other things, or don't hold it as highly, and then in this case, you know, things go wrong, and where do we associate blame for those things? And so those were the things that I was thinking about. It's both of them in terms of their acting. You know, I'd seen Camila Cabello in the film that she'd done to Cinderella, and obviously I'm just aware of her persona as a musician and her charisma as a musician. You know, and her charisma even in her music videos and the way that she sort of comes across. And then obviously was aware that she had done some acting, and then Mary J. Blige was in Mudbound, of course, and was phenomenal in that film. And so just very aware that she brings this really grounded quality. You know, see, she's iconic in some ways, they both are, but she brings a really grounded quality to the work that she does, very real truthfulness to the work that she does as an actress, Mary J. Blige. So that's what I was excited about for the part of Jackie.
Right here.
Thanks, guys.